The ketogenic diet is massively important to families with epilepsy, especially those families that have children with drug-resistant epilepsy, where they have failed medications, and yet we find that they're still being put on a lot of medication and they actually want the diet. So I think the fight is still on, even though the situation has got slightly better in certain countries. The fight is still on to make the ketogenic diet more available with more resources. And this is where we're finding the big block, is that the work that we've all done to try and make the diet, the awareness of the diet grow, is working and creating the demand for it. But the professionals, it seems kind of slow for health professionals or health boards in order to recognise, to put in that resource so more people can get on the diet, because there are a lot of families that are still screaming for the diet to this day, and that to me is completely outrageous. We need to make this more mainstream, and I think with the removal of the mystery about the diet, the removal of all these old myths that the diet's unpalatable and it's difficult, we know now it's moved on incredibly. There are simpler versions of the diet. So this to now be stuck that we can't get kids on because of lack of resource, we have to circumvent this somehow. We have to change this. So the ketogenic diet is massively important to those families, and especially to those families that have been on the diet and are now advocates themselves and teaching others and talking to other parents. So when you see a parent that feels that frustration that they can't get on the diet, you know, you feel their pain because it's not fair. And that's what I think is the overriding thing that I feel is the injustice of it all. And that's what keeps you going with this fight to get the diet more mainstream. It's the injustice of these families that are being denied this treatment, and the kids are suffering.